Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Larry Segovia. I go by the Lone Wolf when it comes to wrestling. I go by the Destin One for everything else. But welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk about my experience and show you guys some goodies that I got at the Houston Celebrity Comic Con. Basically, it's just a normal Comic Con, but it was very fun. I do have videos I need to put together and edit, but for this video I want to talk about my experience and show you guys the goodies that I got, the stuff that I got signed by the wrestlers and all that, and to take a second to talk about the experience I had with not only the vendors but the people that were there, and overall my message to you guys to hopefully do this type of stuff for yourself and have fun to go to a Comic Con yourself, man. So let's get into it. So I went to the Comic Con, so I got show you guys this real quick. I got the cool VIP pass for me and the missus, and then I got the Sting one too, which is pretty cool that they gave us this. So I can't wait to have this somewhere on my wall, which I'm going to change that whole back wall right there at some point in my wall right here and do something over there, but you guys can't see it. But I'll make a room tour at some point. But yeah, so I got these, and it has like the times on the back of it, similar to the Dallas one. I think that one you get like a cool Batman one if you buy that. What was it called? Not the VIP one, but the tier under it. It's the one I got for the Dallas Fan Expo. But let's get into it. So the first thing I got was I got this by a cool vendor that was 3D printed. Was a Mandalorian Mario. So I thought that was pretty cool because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So it's cool to get something that was 3D printed. I'm a huge gamer, so it's cool to get this. I thought it was pretty cool. Got the M right there and all that. So that's like a little tiny thing I got for myself to have on my shelf somewhere. Huge Star Wars fan, huge Mandalorian fan, huge Mario fan. So I thought that's pretty neat. Moving on, I guess I want to show. Do I show this last? Nah, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So I got a picture with Mick Foley right here. I cannot believe I got a picture with him. It's so cool. And I got a picture with Lita. So that's pretty cool. I got a picture with them. Perfect thumbnail right there. And I had a very good experience with both of them, man. Lita was so cool. She was like what you see on TV, and then Mick Foley was very goofy, fun to be around, high energy and all that. Very big goofball, but I appreciate Lita and Mick Foley for making my dreams come true. And not only signing my belt, Lita, thank you so much, and for Mick Foley and Lita to take a picture with my belt, it means a lot to me. And me getting into wrestling and starting to meet these people, I never would have thought it'd be possible to have the opportunity to meet John Cena, as you guys can see right there. There's me, there's John Cena. I never would have thought I'd had the opportunity to meet legends when it comes to this business, and much less ask them questions and ask for advice as I figure out my life, figure out my journey, and figure out how I fit into, the realm of professional wrestling as I try to train to, hopefully make something of myself one day. Still working a full-time job, still busy with stuff in life, but I want to make the best of it. So it's cool to get advice, it's cool to meet them, and it's cool to be part of John Cena's panel and their panel as well, which I'll post the panel on this channel as well. I have it on my Instagram and my TikTok and my Facebook. So if you want to see what I asked Mickie James, the Honky Tonk Man, Lita, and Mickie James, you guys can definitely check that out. I was just asking them for wrestling advice, but it's cool if you get the full video. Next, I bought this a little bit ago, so I want to get this signed by Sting. So we got the Legacy of Sting collection, and it's got Sting all over it, and it comes with 3 figurines. So I brought this so that I can get it signed by him, and I let him pick where to sign it. For everything that I had, I let them pick where to sign it. I mean, of course, I went where a place I want to sign it, but I'm very kind and want to be considerate and let them sign where they like to as well too. So he signed right there, dab in the middle, which is pretty cool. My lighting's a little bit bright right now, but he signed right there, which is pretty freaking awesome. And there's the 3 Sting figures, as you guys can see. Very cool. That's the back. So yeah, we got this signed by Sting. I thought that was pretty neat. So just dropped my mic. I'm so sorry about that if that made a noise. So that's pretty cool, man. Sting is very kind. He's very quiet. It's like he plays his character. He's very patient, very quiet. He's very considerate. He listens to you. He's very similar to John Cena, but just a lot more quiet. But he's cool, man. He's very cool. He's very kind. He's very kind to me and my girlfriend. So thank you, Sting, for this. It means a lot. I know this is your last time doing autographs and pictures for the fans. We appreciate you big time. Moving on, my girlfriend got this signed by Mick Foley, so we got the Mankind figure, and he liked this figure a lot. So it's pretty cool that we got something that he liked. On the back of it has his information and all that cool stuff like that. So this is a very cool piece to add to the collection. I cannot wait to have that somewhere over there. Have all my stuff signed together, like my Matt Cardona hat, my John Cena stuff that I got signed. So this is pretty cool, man. Mick Foley signed it. It's awesome. I cannot believe that. You know, you only live once, man. So enjoy your life, bro. The next one we got signed is by Lita. Kind of hard to see this one, but it looks better in person. You can see where she signed there if the light hits it. So we got a figure signed by her. I know Trish couldn't make it because she had personal things going on. I believe what people are saying was her mother passed away last week, so Trish canceled the Houston Celebrity Con. That's okay, man. We definitely understand that people got to take time. So this is signed by Lita. Cannot believe it. Freaking cool. Let's see what else we got here. We got a figurine signed by Sting again. I'll be giving this to my friend. He couldn't make it, but he wanted to get something signed by Sting, so I got this sign. Very happy about this. Very cool figurine. You guys can find this at Target. They had a lot of them. So if you guys have a local Target, definitely pick up this AEW exclusive Sting figurine. And it's very nice too. Good quality figure. I'm a huge fan of figurines, so they better be good quality or we don't buy them. All right, moving on. Let's see. Me and my girlfriend got a few goodies. So on top of that Mario Mandalorian figure, we also got the Undertaker for a very good price. A dead man. Check that out. That is nice. It's got his information there on the back. And you guys can also pick up The Rock, Rey Mysterio, Bam Bam Bigelow, Rikishi, and Jake the Snake Roberts. So that's pretty cool. Gonna add him on the shelf down there somewhere. Cannot wait. I'm gonna put him over here to the side. Next, I cannot believe I found a figure of this amazing man. You know, rest in peace. But we got a figure of the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. Such a cool character. It's given me so much inspiration to make my own character when it comes to wrestling. But I've been blessed enough to find a vendor at that Houston Comic Con, and he sold this to me for a very, very good price. Very, very good price. So thank you so much to that guy. You know, one of my favorite characters in wrestling, man. In terms of like characters, he's like a Mount Rushmore in terms of just character alone, not like business, you know, putting bust to seats or ticket sales or performance. But in terms of building a character and the look of it, the Fiend is one of my all-time favorite looks in wrestling. I just love the character and all that. And from the set, this is the Elite set. So is it? Yeah, the Elite collection. You can get AJ Styles, Ronda Rousey, Viscera, Rick Rude, Miss Elizabeth, and you guys can get the Fiend if you guys can find them. So that was that. And then this is something I got before we went to the Comic Con. Man, this is super awesome. I got an awesome figuring set of 4 amazing WWE champions. So we got Bruno Sammartino, we got Ultimate Warrior, we got John Cena, and we got Roman Reigns. As you guys can see, very detailed figurines right here. Some of the greatest champions WWE has ever had. And of course, there's a lot of other ones that aren't part of this set, but I thought this set was pretty cool. So this is something I got before I went there. I think it was like the day before. Pretty freaking awesome. And with that, our last thing I have to show you guys is my WWE spinner belt. So it was signed by Lita right here in the front. This was signed by John Cena here in May. And then Sting signed it right there. So it's pretty awesome, man. So this belt's been held by Legends and has been signed by Legends. So I've been blessed enough to have this bad boy mean a lot. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to meet these legends and to go out there safely with me and my girlfriend and experience Houston Comic Con. Like I said, I highly recommend it. It's very fun. The vendors are nice. The people there are nice. You find a lot of people cosplaying. It's a cool experience, man. Of course, I'm going there for the wrestlers, but there's a lot of people there. They had the Cobra Kai crew that went there. They had the voice actors for Transformers. They had Disney voice actors and actresses. So overall, you can always find a lot of cool people, vendors, and an overall experience that you can only get at a Comic Con there. So I highly recommend it. But overall, compared to Dallas Fan Expo was, I don't know which one's better, Houston Comic Con or Dallas Fan Expo. I think I'm going to give Dallas Fan Expo a 9.5 because of John Cena, and it was well worth the wait. And I got a bunch of Cena stuff and all that. I give Houston Celebrity Comic Con an 8.5, so one tier under that. But with that said, it was a blast. I got a bunch of cool stuff signed. I bought myself a few little things, little knickknacks. And I'll post my pictures if you guys can check it out on Instagram and on my TikTok. I'll post pictures. Oh, we also met Zillowfot too. So shout out to Zillowfot too. One day I will see you at Booker T's Academy. I'm going to make my way down there at some point to go ahead and train. Other than that, am I missing anything? I took a picture with Sting. Got my pictures with Lita, Mick Foley. Honky Tonk Man was really cool. I talked about my interview question. I asked them like one question about how do you get in professional wrestling and what are things that I can take and tips and advice to further myself. That was a pretty good question. They all answered that. But I think with that, that's everything, guys. With that, if you guys can like, share, comment, subscribe, I appreciate it. It helps build my channel. And with that, I'm going to keep training. Today I have to go to practice, and after that, I go back to work. So I've enjoyed my 4 days off. It was well worth it. And with that, I'm going to keep making videos. So thank you guys so much again. If you guys can like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me for more, and I will get back to you. It's the wolf. It's the lone wolf. It's the destined one. It's Larry Segovia. I'll see you guys next one. Y'all take care.